welcome to our channel. We have some really fun announcements today. Let's see, it is Saturday, August something, 17th, 16th, 15th. I think it's August 15th, 2020. We're really excited to say we just picked up the RV from the motorhome specialist in Alvarado, Texas, and we just pulled out. We're on our way home. We're bringing the baby home. And so we want to just kind of have this chat with you right now as we drive to talk about what we experienced this weekend. It was a crazy weekend. We will upload a more edited video later on, hopefully Monday. And we also want to do kind of a walk through to show you all of the stuff that we had to buy to outfit this thing and just all the things. So we're on our way to go get gas, but I think we've got a few minutes before we get there. So we just want to chat with you a little bit about the weekend. So where do you want to start?
So we go to pick it up. It was pretty easy for the most part. I know in the last video we talked about some of the troubles we went through, but oh no, I got a break for once. I'm not used to doing that.
So we got there on Thursday, 2 days ago, and we ended up staying the night there for 2 nights, even though we had originally planned on only spending the night, 1 night. But the schedule, the way it worked out, was real crazy, and we couldn't get everything done that we needed to get done, so we stayed for 2 nights, which was great. I love that they offer you that opportunity to stay there at the place where you buy the RV, because it allows you to figure out, especially if you're a first timer, which we are, it allows you to figure out like just kind of how to run everything, what all the buttons are, everything down to like how to use the dishwasher, because it's so different than when you would have it at home, a residential. What else? Also, because we found like a couple of chips in the paint. Oh, that guy wants to come over. A couple of chips in the paint, and we found like a couple of things missing, and just little things like that. Like for example, I have a little cover on my tire thing right there, but Dan's, if you can see behind him, his is missing. So stuff like that, like you just notice it and you tell them, and then they'll order it for you and stuff. So they owe us a couple things, whatever. They were great. We worked with Oscar and with a guy named Jimmy, and you'll see some of that footage in the edited video that should come out in a couple days. They were both really, really helpful. So let's talk about the rig itself. What's one thing that you love about this rig?
I like the bathroom.
What about the bathroom? It's kind of big. The shower is kind of big, right?
The shower's big, and that was one of the big selling points for me, was the big shower, because I'm a big tall guy, right? So I'm like, man, I need a good shower. And Crystal's like, you can't pick an RV over the shower. And I'm like, oh yes I can. So that was one of the things that, instead of going with 2 smaller bathrooms, with 1 large bathroom, and so far, so good.
Yeah, the bathroom is pretty nice. What's one thing you hate?
I don't know. I haven't had it long enough to say I hate this about it. I tell you what's weird about driving though.
What's that?
It's like if you go try to adjust something, like my seat's a little too upright, I can relax a little bit, like push it back some. Every time I go to try to do it, I start going off I can't keep it in the middle of the road when I do it. So, those skills you think while you're driving your car, you'd think would translate over to driving this, like adjusting your seat or adjusting an air vent. I'm like, I have to be super cautious and make sure no cars are beside me.
Yeah.
But the other nice thing is I have like, in cars you have like side warnings telling someone's there, and you can look in the mirror. I've got cameras, which is super nice. So I can look down at my screen and see if there's anyone on the side of my rig or not, which makes things, it's really nice.
So what'd you think about, how'd you sleep?
All right. Thanks for my hint, babe. She was trying to be nice. I hate the mat. See, what I mean?
They yelled at you again.
They yelled at me. It's not very nice.
Okay, go ahead.
The mattress sucks. That should be like, I've watched all the essential videos. If we ever do one a couple years from now, it's going to be buy a new mattress. Day one.
Yeah, and it's not even just our mattress, the master bed mattress. It is all of the mattresses. They are awful.
But guess what? The kids are going to have to wait.
Is that so?
Yeah, I'm not buying them all mattresses. Not right now. I will, though.
Okay.
We have to spend enough money on everything else.
Yeah,
Holy
that's
snot,
true.
Batman.
Yeah, let's talk about that.
Ooh.
Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. No, I'm good. I was just like, whoo.
Okay.
Hold on. You have to give me a second because I got to merge over to the express lane. Not because I'm going to go fast.
Are you sure you're supposed to take the express lane in this thing?
I don't know why not. Why wouldn't you? If I'm wrong?
I don't know if we're supposed to take the express lane in
Guess
this
what?
monster.
We are. I don't know why not. There's 2 lanes.
Okay, hopefully. I don't know if we're breaking the law right now or not.
Me neither, but you know, life will go on.
Okay.
I just want to cut out the sit in traffic.
Yeah, that's true.
That's my only reason. I'll let everybody pass me. But anyway, what were we talking about?
What all we had to buy.
Oh my goodness, there's so much, like wheel chucks, tire pressure monitoring systems, surge protector, all that stuff.
Hoses for the water intake and for the sewer drain.
Yep.
Gray water, black water. It's a lot. And then of course the regular things that you would think about, like plates and silverware and bedding and there's so much stuff. I think what we'll do is I think we should film a walkthrough video.
Yep.
And we'll give you a tour of not just the rig, but also show you all of the things that we have packed that we bought. So that'll be fun. So I know, let's talk about dumping the black water and gray water.
That was nasty, but it was easy. I thought it was going to be hard. I was so worried about it. And I do find out, like, I know, like, doing it, next time it'll be a piece of cake, right? But, like, just to try to put, like, give an example, the tire pressure monitoring system, like, if I had to do it right now for somebody, I could probably do it in, like, 20 minutes, 30 minutes max, right? It's easy. If I did it last night or 2 nights ago, it took me, like, 2 hours. It was brutal. But it's because I didn't know. I didn't also try to figure out how to move the valve stems around. That was interesting. Because for the dually, you get the valve stems are kind of back. So you had to unscrew the nut and then rotate the valve stem around. I didn't know that. And of course, when you get something this new and you pay that much money, you're scared to death you're going to break something. So, but things just take 3 times as long. It took me 3 times as long to do everything. But now that I've done it, like, hooking up will be a piece of cake.
Which is another reason why I'm really glad that we stayed there for 2 nights, because we got to get a lot of this stuff out of our system and learn what we needed to learn before we hit the road for real. Because I think that it would have been really stressful to have to figure all that out while you're on actual vacation trying to have fun. So I think that would have been sort of a wet blanket on a vacation. So this was more of like homework to go and figure out all of the things. And now, I mean, we haven't figured out all of the things, but we've got the basics. So now I feel like we can go enjoy ourselves on vacation. What you doing?
Setting cruise control.
Good. Okay. So here's something else that happened. And then I have a little surprise announcement. If you have been on our Facebook page, Driving Me Crabill, you probably already know if you've been there today. We did a couple of live videos of us trying to get out of the parking lot, and it took us 3 hours to get out, but we finally got out. And so here's why it took so long. We were supposed to leave at noon, and right before we left, we noticed that a couple of the tires were low. So they came by, the workers came by to put air in our tires, which was nice. But while they did that, they broke our tire pressure and temperature monitoring system. They didn't break the system itself. They actually broke the extension, the valve extension, which it's not a very expensive part, but nonetheless they broke it, and they so we had to stop, and they had to call the tire someone, and they came to fix it, and then they didn't have the right part, so they had to leave and then go get it and come back and all of that. So all that to say, if you want the full story, check out the Facebook page, it's on there, the driving home part 3 video. And anyway, it took 3 hours for all of that, and around about 3 o'clock we finally pulled out and are on our way home now. Okay, so here's a fun little announcement. We are going to have a rig naming contest, and we want you to be able to join the contest and tell us what you think we should name this thing. So look back at the pictures. It's blue and white and gray, and I guess that's all I know, but we want some ideas of what you guys think would be a fun name for this thing. It's important to me because it's our first rig and kind of a new adventure for us. So comment below on this YouTube video what ideas that you have for this rig. Definitely like, in order to be entered into the contest, you have to like this video, comment with your idea, and subscribe to our channel. And then what we're gonna do is leave for New Mexico on Monday, and during the week we will review all of the ideas, and on our way back, which will be the following Sunday, I think the 23rd of August, so get your comments in before then, and on the 23rd, while we're on our way back, the family will vote on a winner, and we have not yet decided what the prize will be, but we'll definitely let you know. That'll be part of the surprise, is the prize. So do you have wow, okay, I think we're getting kind of close to where the gas station is, so we have to be really careful what gas station we go to. Do you want to talk about that?
Well, yeah, I mean, one, if we need DEF, which is stuff that goes into the exhaust or whatever.
DEF, what does DEF stand for again?
Diesel emission fluid. And I'm really guessing. This sounds good.
Diesel exhaust
Yeah, I really have no clue, to be honest
fluid,
with you.
maybe, I think.
Should I get off here, babe? Sorry.
No, I don't think so yet. Look for Alliance, I think, is the exit you're looking for.
Alright. So, yeah, that way I can load up on DEF. I can get diesel fuel, and they're nice and big turning radiuses, and so it just makes things a lot easier than going into like Mara Kroger wouldn't be too bad, to be honest with you, because we can go in the ends. But
So we just have to be careful about the turning radius, and also the height of, when you pull into a gas station, the overhang. We're 12.5 feet tall, so we have to be really, really careful about that. As well as, the turns, they can't be very sharp or we're gonna end up hitting something. So it's really best that we find gas stations that are like truck stops. And I think there's a Buc-ee's up here. There's we just passed a Love's. That would have been my first choice, but we passed it before we realized it. And then Pilot, I think, has some truck stops. I think that's where we're hoping to hit, is Pilot, because it's on the right-hand side of the road. We would hit Buc-ee's, but they're on the left-hand side of the road, and that's a whole to-do. It's so much more to get off and turn around and then get back on and turn around and all that. So I'm using this app called Gas Buddy, and that really helps me to figure out like what gas stations are a truck stop, has diesel, and what side of the road they're on. So that's super helpful. What else? Someone's got a tire issue over there.
This is going to be interesting.
We've got some. Let me see if I can switch you around and you can see what's going on here. Looks like we've got a pretty major merging situation here. Ah!
Come on, people, let me over.
Are you trying to get
I'm
over?
trying to get over.
Ooh, good job, babe. Be careful of the right
I see that.
lane though.
Me no likey.
Yeah, it's scary.
Me no likey. Wow, that's close.
Yeah. Careful. So once we get past this part, look for signs for Alliance, and I think that's where Oof. I'm super nervous about this wall on the right here.
I know.
Oof, oof, oof. I feel like we should just drive in the middle of the road. Oh my God. We're almost to the end of it. Oh my gosh, I can't breathe. That was so that was so scary.
Holy snot, Batman! Oh, we got another one.
Oh crap. Can you just drive in the middle of the road?
No, I got people coming from the left side.
Oh crap. Okay.
That's what I need. This sucks.
Yeah. This is not fun. Okay, you just follow you keep your eyes on the line and I will look at the signs. Oh, this is super scary. I'll look at the signs. Oh my gosh, I can't breathe. Oh. That's a little too close for comfort. Brake lights ahead of you. Okay. Question, why did you want to get in the right lane anyways?
Well,
I'm curious.
Just to be courteous to the other drivers. Cause I won't
Polite,
be
yeah. Okay, yeah. You're totally right.
Shade down too. I'm roasting over here.
Are you? Which shade do you want?
Well, don't worry about it. I'm gonna be alright.
Okay. So it looks like we're coming up on some traffic, which is fine. You know, they say like just take your time, don't be in a hurry. Whew. Panic, man. That's a lot of anxiety right there. I'm not gonna lie. That's scary stuff.
I have a new appreciation for truck drivers.
What did you say?
I have a new appreciation for truck drivers.
Yeah. I think that's a fair statement.
Listen, peeps, we can't let everybody over.
Oh, there's another guy. Wow.
What is his problem?
People are really rude. Holy moly, you guys.
I need a drink of water.
I think every video so far, Dan has said, I need a drink of water. So in our upcoming video, we talk about a certain something that happened that nearly made us walk away and not purchase this RV. And it was a little bit, Dan had a little bit of a temper tantrum.
Did not.
He needed a glass of water.
Or two. These stupid barriers, man.
Yeah, it's not so scary when you're going slow.
You ain't driving.
He's going, from my perspective, it's not so scary. But he's only going like 18. Oh, now there's not even a white line to follow. Crap, I gotta show you guys this. Now there's not even a white line. It's just the wall. Oh, now it's gone.
You can see the edge of the road, though. This is me flooring it.
Wow. Let's check on Eli. See how he's doing. Oh, look at you. You're already walking up here. That was funny. How are you doing, buddy? Did you fall asleep for a little bit?
I don't know.
You don't know? You want to show us your digs? Where you hang out? You want to show us where you hang out?
Sure.
Okay, go ahead. Hang on tight. Oh, thanks for locking that, buddy. Okay, show us where you sit. That's fine, bud.
I can't open it.
It's fine. You can leave it. There you are.
I sit in this recliner with a big TV and my Xbox. And then my brother switches in here, I switch in there. And then I have my phone, my blanket, my favorite stuffed animal.
Meet Giraffe. Okay, I do want you to sit right now.
Sit and buckle up.
Yep.
There isn't a buckle right here.
Well, there is actually. If you look around, there is. Ooh, because we're in traffic, kiddo. And when Daddy has to hit the brakes, I don't want to send you through the windshield, right? So sit down. There is. How are you doing?
Good.
Yeah. I would say that your first drive has been wildly successful.
We ain't home yet.
Truth. Okay, so there's the pilot. I think you want to get off on this exit, right?
Glad you said something.
Yep.
There's the Lions Airport.
Yep.
Well, I need
There's
to
the
charge
airport over there, and there's the pilot right there. All right, we're gonna log off of here. Everybody, thanks so much for joining us. Thanks for coming along. Remember to like this video, subscribe to our channel. Please comment below your ideas for what we should name this rig. And Eli, you wanna say bye?
Bye.
You're driving me crazy.
No, no, you're not. Wait, what?